I think we should file the largest class action lawsuit in world history because of the economic harm that this Supreme Court legal ruling and shutting down of TikTok would cause to over 7 million small businesses. This is not even about TikTok. This would destroy 7 million plus American businesses, just as sure as if the government demolished 7 million American brick and mortar stores. This is serious, and I think it should be an approximately $1 trillion class action lawsuit, the biggest by number and amount in world history. The Supreme Court's ruled that it was okay to violate the First Amendment because it's in the interest of national security. Now, I disagree with that, but regardless, even though the Supreme Court ruled, it caused damages. And there is significant precedent that when the government causes damages, that they pay, and they should. And furthermore, the Supremes didn't even talk about the economic damages in their ruling. They seem to be completely blind to it. I read the whole ruling. And so this is harm by ignorance that is not a defense. It's not a defense. They still caused harm. And when the government causes harm, they need to pay. You might be like, $1 trillion, that's a lot of money. Yeah, well, that's why the First Amendment is so sacred. You can't just mess with something like the First Amendment and not expect natural consequences. It's sacred for a reason, because it is the foundation of our entire nation. You mess with it, you crumble the foundation of our nation. Let's say, for example, this $1 trillion class action lawsuit involving every user of TikTok caused the federal government to liquidate. Well, without the First Amendment, we don't have a United States. We are the Constitution. It would be naturally just. And I would not apologize. And I say this as a proud American whose ancestors fought, lived, and were laid to rest for this Constitution. I've been personally harmed by this decision. Going back to the lockdowns, the federal government shuttered my business, damaged my business because of the lockdowns. But being stuck inside, I pulled myself up by my bootstraps, founded Optimum College and Studios, became the largest, most followed college on TikTok. Even though it was just me in my home office, I am an academic by trade. I'm a certified government academic by trade. But Optimum College is just something I founded out of my home office. And through all these connections I made, we started a VR studio. Our first VR game is now available in the MetaQuest store. And I think it has the potential to be $1 billion franchise, like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. And I don't see how that works, not